welcome to my channel. My name's Tina, and I'm going to be doing some readings today. I'm gonna find YouTube here so I can chat with you guys. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask, what is it see coming? I'm gonna start with air signs. I'm gonna start with Virgo. So we're just gonna ask Spirit. I'm using the moon deck here. We got all these eclipses coming, so I'm feeling like there's going to be some major action with eclipse season coming. So thank you for joining me, and we're asking for Virgo, spirits, angels, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, all that is coming from love and light. Please guide me to give a clear, accurate message for the sign of Virgo. First card out, full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. So I feel like you're going to be learning that. That's something that's going to change. If you've had any kind of doubts about your value, I feel like something big is going to change with that. What else is coming for Virgo spirit? A time for healing. And one more. Surrender to the divine. So you are good enough, a time for healing, and surrender to the divine. So those are the things that are coming that you can't see. And I'm going to ask the tarot, and we're going to clarify. Hello, whoever's watching. Thank you for coming. Okay, we're on Virgo, and we're asking what you don't see coming. And the first card we're clarifying is you are good enough. 3 of Cups. So you could be hanging out with some friends, celebrating some things, or there could be 3 beautiful people coming into your life to remind you of your value. I see 3 of Cups as soul friends coming in just in the nick of time to let you understand something. I feel like you've been kind of in a bad spot. 4 Cups, kind of like discontent, like worrying about something that you've lost. And then the other thing that come out is 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands, which tells me that it's clarifying that you are good enough. Okay, and it's saying there's a chance here for a happily ever after thing, like with your home and your life and your family. I just see a lot of celebrating going on. There's a chance that you're going to meet somebody, like maybe at a party with the 3 of Cups, but you might not notice them. You might not pay attention to them because you're still kind of stuck in some kind of I feel like you're healing from something. The second card is a time for healing. So you're still processing a loss, I feel like. But I feel like the other thing is that you might know this person that's coming in to offer love. But you are, feel like you're not good enough to have them or something like that. Let's clarify that 4 of Cups. Why are you in the 4 of Cups? What happened? 4. I say the Death card comes out. So it could be either dealing with a Scorpio, or you're going through some sort of transformation. You have to go through a different door, closing an old door and going through a new one. I feel like, you're kind of guarded about some kind of karmic relationship that left you kind of feeling alone and cold. I mean, Spirit kind of wants you to know that this was something that was for your higher learning, because the Hierophant is here. What I want to ask though is what's on the new side. Like once you go into the new door, what's that new pathway like for you, Virgo? What's that going to look like? Tell me what the new door is leading to for Virgo. Oh yeah, you definitely don't see it coming. The moon comes out with the Three of Pentacles. So this could be something to do with work, or something to do with something that you do. And I feel like there's a couple of people here who are admiring your work and wanting, yeah, it could be a love situation. Oh my gosh. Yeah, a stable one. But you are kind of still grieving something here. So I feel like, you know, once you go in through the door, I feel like you're going to find stability. But for right now, like you're in the beginning stages of this grieving process, and in the hermit mode. But look what's coming for you is Ten of Cups. After this transformation, like you're going to be feeling all the love here. I realized something happened that wasn't fair, for sure. I can see that. But sorry, I gotta plug that in again. I don't know why I forget to plug it in every day. I unplug it at night. Okay, so I really do feel like there's something here where you feel like you're not good enough, but I feel like there's a couple of different situations that are going to happen to make you aware, like someone appreciating what you do. There's someone there that's like really admiring something you do, and that might actually bring your vibe up a little bit too and help you through this transformation, just kind of a little boost of self-confidence. But you know, it says you are good enough, and then you've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Those are the best cards, you know. It's all the love, it's all the money, it's all the contentment, it's all the stability you could ever even want. So let's go to the next one, a time for healing. Tell me what's going on with their healing here. This is a balsamic moon, and then surrender to the divine is a full moon. So, okay, so a time for healing. So it's up to you to decide. Two of Wands. And then I've got this Eight of Wands. Like, this is you working with Spirit. Eight of Wands is always Spirit for me. And I feel like it's up to you to decide, you know, it's time to heal, but you kind of have to, you know, make the decision and work with Spirit, because they are so 100% backing you up here. Whatever you lost was painful, and it left you feeling pretty damn sad. So let's see, what else can you do here? Time for healing. Yeah, I feel like, yeah. So you're feeling a little guarded about something. Something wasn't fair. You know, you've got two sevens here. You've got the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands, you know. This is about somebody doing something shady, and this is about somebody feeling attacked. Yeah. And then here's another seven. So you have 777 that came out all at the same time. This is a Seven of Pentacles. Should I stay or should I go? Should I put any more effort into this situation? I can't decide. Two of Pentacles. This could be about a work situation. But I feel like the Judgment card and the Hangman card coming out here is saying that you're getting a new perspective, and it's some kind of perspective from, it's looking at it from your soul's view instead of your human's view, you know. Your soul's point of view is not afraid, ever. So, I feel like, you know, you're getting some kind of like this card is usually looks like, you know, like a graveyard, and like there's an angel like blowing the horn and like resurrecting people. And this card is like, this is your actual soul, like leading the way. It has its own, it whistles its own tune, you know, and I feel like you're getting a new perspective on that, and you're kind of making a decision to go ahead and let it out, let it drive you, let it take you to the next spot in your journey. Where you're going is very abundant. You remember the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. It's just that the problem with this that I'm seeing is that you feel like you're not good enough for this kind of thing. The 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, the happily ever after. Something inside you says, I'm not good enough. And your soul knows more than your human does. Your human is scared, feeling shitty about something that wasn't fair. Now, the last card here in the Moonology is surrender to the divine. So let's just ask about that. What is it exactly that they need to surrender, Spirit? What do they need to surrender? I feel like you have a new pathway coming. It's like you're at a fork in the road. Page of Pentacles. I mean, Page of Wands, I'm sorry. This could be a child as well. A child that's a fire sign. But a lot of times it's about just choosing a new path. It's a passionate endeavor for you, and you're really, really struggling with making a decision. You're having an inner struggle about this new path, which is probably this soul path here, where your soul is leading you. You know, you're like, I don't know. It's all happening so fast. It's a very fast change, Knight of Swords. This is about just something happening so fast. It's a big, big change. It could have something to do with a message. It could have something to do with love or a water sign. So you might really quickly get a message from someone who loves you or someone who is a water sign. And maybe they're making you an offer, or maybe that's what hurt you back here, you know. But I feel like what you have to do is surrender all of it. Like you have to surrender it to the divine. Let's get some more on that. Can you explain that further, please, Spirit? Thank you so much for Virgo. And now you have 4 sevens. So now the 7 of Cups comes out. So 77, 77 for Virgo. You might want to look out for this number and pay attention to what you're thinking when you see it. This is about having choices, options. There's a tower moment here. This is something coming from the past, 6 of Cups. This looks like an apology to me, and I feel like it really shocks you. Like you get an apology and you're like, oh my God. There's someone giving someone else flowers here. Maybe it's just a bouquet of flowers saying like, you're great. But I think that it shocks you and maybe even confuses you a little bit. But what that is the sign of a new beginning here with the Ace of Pentacles. Spirit is asking you to tap into your intuition and pay very close attention, because your wishes are about to come true. You just have to know exactly what it is that you want, you know, be really sure on it. You are going to be successful. And then I also see the Queen of Cups here. This is the surrender card surrendering the outcome. But you also have a divine match here with the King and Queen of Cups. So that kind of ties back in over here to the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, you know. So I feel like you've got a lot of love coming in, and I think the whole idea is that, or the whole message here is that, you know, there's, for some reason you feel like you're not good enough to have what's coming to you, and Spirit is saying, like, it's coming. So I don't think you see this new thing coming, but it is coming, and it's probably coming during the eclipse season, which is in just a couple of weeks. So you might want to pay attention to that 7777 sign. I feel like the person that's coming is probably somebody that you've already known with that Six of Cups. Alright, so let's go to Taurus. 16. Alright, so we'll ask Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Spirit. Give me messages for Taurus about what's coming that they can't see. I would like these messages to be loving messages for their highest good and growth. And thank you so much, Spirit. So here we go. The first one is mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. The second one is new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key. And a new start is coming with the new moon. Ooh, we got a new moon coming right up too, don't we? I see another Leo card here. Don't let pride get in your way is at the bottom of the deck. So we've got a lot of Leo vibes here. Just so you know, for Taurus. Maybe you have Leo in your chart, or I don't know. Maybe you're dealing with a Leo. You have a Leo in your life somewhere. A sibling, mother, father, something. Okay, Taurus. Nothing is yet set in stone. Can you please give me messages on that for Taurus, Spirit? Thank you. Okay. Nothing is yet set in stone. You got a Knight of Swords and a Page of Swords. Could be about a child, could be about something. It could be telling you that something's going to change really quickly about your stability. Queen of Pentacles. And then the Hermit card comes out. So I feel like, yeah, maybe you've been meditating a lot, listening to Spirit, trying to figure something out. I do see something really big changing. It could be about your stability, right? Your higher self's guiding you to that stability that you seek. I see you thinking about something in the Hermit mode, and I see you walking away. Eight of Cups. Where are you headed? Oh, wow. Where are you headed is what I asked. You're headed toward the Nine of Pentacles, which is total stability. It's kind of like that Queen of Pentacles. You're headed toward a very deep relationship with Spirit with the Nine of Pentacles. I also see an offer coming in. So I feel like you're working on yourself here. You walked away from something just to seek your stability. Like you need to prove it to yourself that you can do this on your own, right? And then there's an offer coming in here with the Knight of Pentacles. There's a lot of pentacles here. So this is definitely your stuff, pentacles, you know. But this looks like an offer coming in, like someone's offering you something. It could be a job, it could be something. They're coming in as a knight, which means they're planning it. They're being slow, taking their time. And then here comes this king. I feel like they are a king, but they're coming in as a knight. Just slow, methodical, and planning. And now you have a beautiful match on this first. Nothing is set in stone. You've got a both king and queen of pentacles here. So if this was a relationship that somebody walked away from, it's not 100% that it's going to stay that way, Taurus. You know, I feel like when you're in that hermit mode, I feel like that's when we talk to our own self and our soul comes out and guides us here with this 20 card, the judgment card. And I feel like your soul is leading you to this really beautiful, happy 10 of Cups situation. So I do see 10 of Cups coming with a very stable union. King and Queen of Pentacles is about the most stable couple that there is in the deck, you know. And I think it's kind of cool that you ended up with the 9 of Pentacles first, because that means you're truly in your own element. You're truly yourself. You're truly relying on spirit. And I feel like that's why this union is coming in. I think it's going to be really fast. And I think it's going to change your world because it's the Knight of Swords. So I feel like it's going to change how you think about things, how you view things, what you talk about, everything. Okay, confidence is your key, is the next moon card. So let's clarify that. Here comes this King of Cups. Now, he's a very loving and emotional guy. Confidence is your key. So maybe you are lacking confidence when it comes to love. But I see you having a new beginning in love. Ace of Pentacles. You know, I don't know if this means you have a couple of options. But I don't know. I feel like the energy is love, you know. And I feel like there's an offer of love and a chance for a new beginning with that Ace of Pentacles. So that's how I see it here. Let's see what else. Confidence is key. Any more information on that? Yeah, I feel like you've kind of gone through a period of like feeling like you don't have enough financially. 5 of Cups. I feel like you've been afraid to ask for help, and I feel like you feel a little bit off balance with the 2 of Pentacles. You have a decision that you need to make, and let me see. See, that 5 of Cups is talking about the not being confident, right? Because you're feeling very like you don't have anything to really offer. And I feel like Spirit is saying, like, but you do. You have love. You're like this beautiful ray of sunshine, and love comes out of you and you don't even really realize it, Taurus. Let's see. So when this love offer comes in, and I think it's a real stable one with this King and Queen of Pentacles. That's what it's saying. Like the 2 of you together are stable. But you're feeling here like, I don't know if I have anything to offer with that 5 of Pentacles. And then here comes the 6. Just saying to you, like 6 of Pentacles, you think you're the 5 of Pentacles, but babe, you're the 6. You're the 6. Do you not understand you're the 6? Look at this person. It was kind of like what I was saying before, like what kind of person you are. You know, you're so giving and so loving, and you have all these people giving you gifts, but you're giving gifts too. Like it's an equal exchange of love and friendship in this card. This is a card of success and growth and appreciation and honor. That's who you truly are. And I think Spirit just really wants you to know that, is what it's saying. Like, don't forget you're the Six of Pentacles. Don't forget all the love. You have all the love of the King of Cups inside of you, just ready to give to somebody. I see you do it. You're just so loaded down, though. So much heavy burden. But let's see. What can we do about that Ten of Wands? What can we do about the Ten of Wands? Yeah, and here it comes. Remember, confidence is key. Here she comes. The Queen of Wands. She's the epitome of confidence. All you have to do is decide to take one step forward, and that's the Three of Wands, making a decision and walking toward it. Your decision here is to decide to understand what I'm telling you right now. You are not the Five of Pentacles out in the cold with nothing to offer. You are the Six of Pentacles filled with love and joy, and people love you back all over the place. And I feel like, all you have to do is admit that to yourself. I'm not sure why you can't. It could have something to do with like inner child wounding or something, because you do have like a page over here. But, I feel like you have to let go of that. Let go of that idea that you don't have anything to offer because you're just so beautiful. It's just saying it over and over here. And then a new start is coming, okay? So let's just clarify that. What's the new start coming for Taurus Spirit? What's the new start coming for Taurus? Temperance and Six of Cups. So this is someone that you think about all the time. Temperance. Temperance to me is about exchanging energy, transmuting energy, alchemy. Like you're taking away this Ten of Wands, let's say. You're exchanging this big heavy burden that you have. And instead what you're going to focus on is love. Like this is transmuting energy. You let this Ten of Wands go and trade it straight across for 10 cups of love. It's just energy, and we have the ability to do that. We have the ability to exchange those energies. It just takes a lot of thought and walking forward. You have to actually make the decision and make it happen. This is someone from your past that you think about all the time here. And I feel like you've been patient. I feel like you've been transmuting energy, loving yourself, grounding, working on yourself. And this person is on your mind. And you have a new perspective on it. You've been really digging deep inside. I feel like maybe you or the other person were cold at some point with the Queen of Swords. And then there's the Justice card. So I feel like in this new perspective, you're going to be seeing what your own part in this and owning up to it. Maybe there's a big talk coming in about it. It's a new beginning anyway. Yeah. Okay. So here's what's happening here is your soul is coming out and leading you to this Nine of Cups. Like, so whatever your wish fulfillment is, like, I feel like it's coming for you, and that's this new start. So what is it that you want? I'm gonna try and clarify the Nine of Cups and see. What is it that Taurus wants? So I got the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Death card coming out here. So I don't know. This could mean that your wish is to transform something. And I feel like maybe you're doing it. Your wish could be to have better connection with your intuition. Maybe you're thinking about doing some kind of occult practice. It wouldn't surprise me with Pluto being so active right now. I think we're all kind of being drawn toward maybe a new piece of the occult. So let me clarify. What are you trying to transform? Being in the Four of Cups, you're trying to transform something. I feel like you lost something, and you're really stuck in your head about it, just thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. Could be the Six of Cups person. Tell me what the Four of Cups is about. What happened? What happened in the Four of Cups? There was a tower. It left you bawling, and Two of Cups. So this could be about a soul friend, and something happened where you lost them. You lost your soul friend, and you're really just stuck in this Four of Cups, like just thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. At the bottom of the deck, I see the number 5 card, which is the Hierophant. This card speaks of tapping in, it speaks of being a teacher, it speaks of higher learning. So I feel like what they're trying to say here with the Wheel of Fortune is that this was something that you planned in your soul existence before you came here, and it is for higher learning. But I really feel like, tell me what's behind the new door. Like, you're transforming here. Tell me what's behind the door for Taurus once they go through it. It's the Lovers. So that is what you're trying to do, is transmute this energy. I feel like you had a falling out with someone that you loved. It doesn't have to be a lover. I mean, it could be, but the Lover and the Two of Cups. And it could just be somebody that's a piece of your soul family. It could be anybody. But I do see a message of love coming in here with the Knight of Cups. So I also, whenever I see this particular Knight of Cups too, I feel like it carries the advice to, like, whatever you're doing from here on out, like once you pass through this door, you know, like you're transforming, you're closing a chapter, you're closing this chapter of feeling lack, and then you're opening a door into something else. It's your wish fulfillment. And I think your wish fulfillment has something to do with the Two of Cups and the Lovers, obviously, and this lesson, you know. And I think you're really, I think the reason that you're so hung up on it is because you know it's a special relationship. It's a soul friend relationship, and it went bad. So I feel like Spirit is saying, like, behind the door is a choice, but you need to just lead with love, you know. It could also be someone coming in offering you love too, but I feel like it's more important for you to know that this is about leading with love. So that's what you don't see coming. A huge transformation in some kind of relationship that left you feeling very, very alone. All right, so the next one here is Capricorn and 35. So, hey, thanks everybody for liking and watching. How's your day going? I haven't seen anybody say anything yet. Okay. So let's go Capricorn. Spirits, angels, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters. What is it that Capricorn can't see coming? For their highest good and growth, please. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Take time to breathe out and expect powerful change. Eclipse card. You see, I feel like that's why I was led to... I also came out is a new romantic cycle. I was going to put it back because I've only been doing 3 cards, but I can't not have that one. At the bottom of the deck, I see you are good enough, so I want you to keep that in mind. I'm not going to draw cards on it, but if you're having any kind of self-esteem issues, you know, maybe it's time to do some affirmations and stick them on sticky notes all over your house, you know, or just do something nice for yourself. Do some breathing. Okay, so adjustments. Let's see what the adjustments are for Capricorn. What needs to be changed for them? Okay, Knight of Wands, Strength, and the Sun. Adjustments are required. Lovers comes out. And the Queen of Pentacles. Boy, she's been popular today. She's been in every reading so far. That's you, huh? Okay, so adjustments are required. I feel like I can see the adjustment. Everything else looks great here. But the first card out was the Knight of Wands. So this is an in and out energy. Could be somebody younger than you. Knight of Wands. This is somebody who doesn't want to commit. They're not a bad person. They just, you know, they're still so in their oats, so to speak. You know, they follow their passion and they don't really set down roots. So I'm going to get another deck and clarify this Knight of Wands. Tell me why the Knight of Wands is here and the adjustments need to be required. You got 3 major arcanas on this. Adjustments are required. You got the Sun, the Strength, and the Lovers. And the Sun comes out again. The Sun comes out again. The 10 of Swords comes out. So I feel like you're putting an end to something. You're making a ritual here with this 10 of Swords. I kind of like this 10 of Swords just for that reason. You know, a lot of times they show somebody just like laying there with 10 swords in their back. But this girl is actually making a decision to let something go. You know, she's ending it herself. She's over it. She's saying goodbye. She's accepting it as it is. Isn't this funny? Another card that came out again is the Queen of Pentacles. So you got that twice. You could be dealing with a Leo with the Strength and the Sun coming out. But I really feel like this Queen of Pentacles is you. Grounded, stable, solid. I feel like that's what you want, you know. And I feel like this Knight of Wands is just something that was a really big burden, you know. Maybe they kept you waiting and waiting and waiting. 3 of Wands. It was a burden. Like they can't, you know. And I think you're ending it. And I think that's why this card comes out, you know? Like, I feel like it's going to take a lot of strength to end this relationship, but I feel like you are doing that because I feel like something was shown to you about this, this night. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Take time to breathe out. Yeah, so you're holding your breath about something here. What is it, Spirit? Okay, Three of Pentacles and the Hermit. So this could have something to do with work, or you know, some people say that threes are about a third party situation, and you do have a couple of them here. And with that Knight of Wands, you know, maybe you found out about a third party situation. It was just too much for you. And you're like, fuck this. Ten of Swords, or yeah, Ten of Swords, ritual, and Ten of Wands, putting that down. That's the end of the road for you. And then I see you going in, talking to Spirit, which is what usually does happen. And I think take time to breathe out. Spirit is saying, like, do your breath work, you know, do some meditation. I have some information I want to tell you. Okay, I feel like you're going to be successful after a time of feeling kind of alone and exposed and broke and not wanting to ask for help. I feel like Spirit is sending in like a tribe of people to love on you, to show you honor and love. I see you doing that back in this card. The people are all watching, and I feel like you know, you received something, and you're even though you received something of monetary value, I see you giving back to this crowd of people. It's like you're giving something back. And so I feel like you kind of go from this kind of shitty feeling, Five of Pentacles, to all of a sudden success, growth, and happiness, with the Six of Wands. I feel like this switch is going to come in real quick. Real quick. I think you've been a little bit, maybe your money situation's been tough. I feel like you're a little bit guarded about that, maybe. Let's see. Expect powerful change. Let's do the eclipse one. Tell me what the eclipse is bringing, Spirit. Yeah, it's like, it's you following your soul with the 20 card, with the Judgment. It's like Spirit is like waking you up and saying, like, follow me. Your higher self is doing that. You know what I've never seen on this card before is this little butterfly at the bottom. Oh my gosh. So I feel like they're leading you to some sort of a transformation. Your higher self is that card. What else? Yeah, it's time. Oh my God, and another one. Let's see. Expect powerful change. Yeah, there it is again. Look at that. Soul leading with the Fool. And it's because it's time. Like, it's divine timing. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's time. And I think you're going down a new path. Page of Pentacles. This could be about a new job, new way to make money, a new home. You're doing something for the first time. It's bringing in stability for you too, King of Pentacles. You're going to feel like that King of Pentacles there. Also, Temperance comes out here. So there might be some, like, I feel like this involves a lot of like breath work and tapping in and grounding in nature is what I'm feeling. While this happens, because this is going to be happening over the eclipse, I believe. And I think, I don't know, maybe just an epiphany, or suddenly you're on a new path. A new romantic cycle begins here. And here's what I see. I feel like maybe it's possible that you've been stuck in some sort of situation, not a bad situation, because this is kind of where we get our enlightenment, you know. But I feel like since we're talking about love, I feel like, you know, you've been thinking about love for a long time, and here comes two offers, Pentacles and love and Cups. So I feel like you're getting two offers. Yeah, it's a Two of Cups. It's a Two of Cups relationship. I feel like it's equal give and take, Six of Pentacles. But it could also be somebody, one of these could be somebody that you've already dealt with in the past. Six of Pentacles is about a karmic relationship. And I feel like you're sitting here thinking like, I'm wondering if I should put any more time and effort into this or not. It starts with a message of truth, like some kind of message comes in and it's somebody honestly saying how they feel. They're being totally honest. And then I feel what they're saying is, you know, I see you as the Empress and I'm coming toward you. I feel like this is going to happen really quickly. Someone is coming in. They see you as the Empress. This could be somebody, like I said, that you cut off already, Capricorn. This is a kind of a crazy reading, isn't it? I'm going to ask for some advice. I haven't asked your advice yet today because they were all pretty good readings, but this one is kind of like there's a lot going on. But I really love how, you know, like your soul is coming out with the eclipse. I think, honestly, that's the most important message of the whole reading. Like there's a Wheel of Fortune moment coming with that eclipse. Believe it. I can see it as plain as day. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, so I feel like you're healing and rebuilding your life. There's a Tower card here. This is advice from Spirit for Capricorn. So you have the rebuild card, the Tower, and you're healing. Your heart's healing. I see you surrounded by angels during this transformation. I feel like they're asking you to get into the observer role. This is the Hanged Man, which is over here under this new romantic cycle begins. But like, let's have a look at this one. It's saying for you to like really take the time to look from all different angles at this situation. It's about this Tower moment. It's about this, whoever this was that was in your life before. It could be a family member. You could be married to them. It could be like deep rooted though. It could be like a past life. It could be like a great grandmother or, you know, a child or a grandchild or anything. But there was a Tower moment. Spirit's asking you to like take yourself, you're like not really just looking at your human self who's broken and sad and feeling, you know, left out in the cold. Don't just look from that. Just look at it from a higher perspective, you know. This is showing 4 different angles to look at it from. So I don't know what your certain situation is, but look at it from all angles. Because sometimes we look at it from just our human, scared, angry, disappointed self, you know. And then the last piece of advice is share the love. This is the 3 of Cups. And this is about everywhere you go, offering love to everyone you meet, because it heals your heart. You know, it heals that broken heart. Offering love, doing kind things. It heals your heart, and it also heals the person that you're talking to. Maybe it could be as simple as you look nice today. Thank you for being here, gas station guy, you know? Or whoever you ran into, thank you. You look nice today. Anything. I appreciate your service. Just anything kind. If you lead with love, that is going to like catapult you on your journey. It just is, because it's all about love, you know. Okay. And let's see here. I guess Cancer would be next. Okay, Cancer. Let's see what's going on for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Let's see what the Moon deck has for you guys. Spirits, angels, guides. Thank you so much for leading my reading today. And for all the lovely messages. I sure appreciate them. And thank you for guiding all those who need to hear them to my channel. Appreciate that too. Let's see. Emotions are running high. Surrender to the divine. One more for Cancer's spirit. Don't let pride get in your way. Okay, so got a Leo. Emotions are running high is the supermoon. The surrender to the divine is a full moon. And don't let pride get in your way is a full moon in Leo, just so you know. All right, Cancer. I'm just switching decks here just because give the other ones a break for a minute. Emotions are running high. Supermoon. So you've got the Ten of Swords here. So something ended, something's transforming, and you're emotional about it. It is a Two of Cups relationship, and Nine of Wands comes out with that. This Nine of Wands, though, is the wounded warrior. You know, he's not sitting here feeling sorry for himself. Not this guy, not this card. So I feel like you've mastered the Nine of Wands by receiving this card, actually. I feel like you've learned a lot from this situation, from this transformation, this Two of Cups. This thing that ended and turned into something else. And I think that you feel like that, like it was a lesson, and I feel like you're able to talk about it and teach others about this situation. Yeah, I see you cutting yourself loose from some kind of something you felt like you were tied to. And you figured out you weren't. You know, that's one of the Nine of Wands things. Like you figured out, like, dude, I don't have to be a victim. I'm not a victim. You know? And I feel like that information kind of shocks you with the Tower card. I feel like you just like changing your position on this thing. I do feel like you've been emotional about it. But what I see coming is an offer of love, wish fulfillment, and Ten of Pentacles. You got the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like just as you're healing from this, like just as you're letting go of it, in like a rocket comes this offer of love. You weren't expecting it at all. It's the Knight of Cups, and that's a very cool night. It's a good night, you know, offering love. They lead with love. They're kind. And what it's bringing you is everything that you want. Like Nine of Pentacles. I mean, Nine of Cups is your wish fulfillment, and Ten of Pentacles is like the happily ever after card. I feel like this is going to make you emotional. But whatever ended there or transformed in that Two of Cups is what led you here. You know, like you had to go through that transformation to get like the Nine of Cups. So I see you understanding that. Surrender to the divine full moon. Okay, so Three of Cups, Five of Cups, Six of Wands, Five of Wands. Okay, so what I see here is like somebody working together, somebody admiring another person's work here. And then I see something like ending here, Five of Cups, but it's like this is not like the normal Five of Cups where she's standing there crying. No, no. She's blowing out the candles and she's saying, okay, it's over. This is surrendering. Like, I think you've been working hard at surrendering. And the Six of Wands tells me that you're going to be successful at it. And the Five of Wands tells me that you have people in your life who are helping you. Look at this Five of Wands. There's no fighting in the people. They're all getting along. They're all loving each other. They're all holding hands in a circle. Like, I have no idea what they're doing, but it's a successful endeavor, whatever it is. Maybe they're helping you surrender what you lost. Yeah. So you're being taken to a stable place here with spirit. Surrender to the divine. As soon as you surrender, like, I feel like you are doing it here with this Five of, like, blowing out the candle. I think you are doing that. And I feel like before you know it, like, with really fast, as soon as you surrender this situation, I mean, you're going to a place of stability. You're in a boat with spirit and you're being guided right toward this stable, beautiful Queen of Pentacles. You know, that's where you're heading. Like, you surrender to spirit, like, I don't know what to do. And spirit's like, come on, I'll show you. So they're taking you somewhere and you're going to find stability and love. I feel like you have I don't know if this is family that's hanging on here with you, but it is successful. And the only thing you need to do is just be like, I surrender. Spirit, higher self. Take the lead, you know? And don't let pride get in your way. This would be a Leo card. So I don't know. Let's see why it's here. I see a Knight of Pentacles coming in slow. I see a Three of Cups and I see a King of Wands. Don't let pride get in your way. The Three of Cups could be a reunion. Empress comes out here. Ace of Pentacles. So there's a new start here for an Empress. Don't let pride get in your way. Why is that here? The Wheel of Fortune. The Star and the Devil. Okay. All right, so let me show you this this specific Devil card because it's important. This is a mirror, a cracked mirror. So I feel like don't let pride get in your way. So what I'm feeling off this card isn't really like about being full of yourself. It's quite the opposite. It's quite the opposite. It's more like fear that you don't have anything to offer. That's what I'm feeling. Like, I don't think you're being prideful, but it's the same dynamic, you know? It's a feeling about yourself. Like it's either inflated and you think you act like you think you're the best thing ever, or it's deflated completely and you feel like you have nothing. But the thing is that the spirit is telling me that you're an empress, and I feel like you're getting some kind of communication, some kind of offer, some kind of new beginning, and it's something that you wished for. But you can't see yourself properly here with this devil card. You're not looking at yourself in the correct way. It's all over the place. Like, you might look, when you're looking into a cracked mirror, like you have 18 eyes, but you really only have 2. But the cracks make it look different, you know? I feel like it's time for you to let this go. Whatever this devil is, I'm going to clarify with another deck. I'm just going to say, like, what exactly is the devil card? Tell me. I feel like you have a couple of different offers coming in. I think they're both good offers. One's a King of Wands, so fire sign, and one's a Knight of Pentacles, so it could be like someone younger than you, maybe. And the King would be someone older. But don't forget who you are. You're the Empress, just so you know. It's telling me that Spirit is asking you to raise your vibration and using love. You know, raise your vibration by offering love to yourself and as well as other people, because this is what's meant to be. This is the Harvest card. This is like planting seeds and then reaping the benefits of it, and I see that happening for you. I feel like that's part of the wish fulfillment. You know, this Harvest card is also a card about being soul-led as well. This specific one is about planting seeds, and then, you know, it's harvest time. So kind of like cause and effect. What you put out comes back in a good way. And I feel like Spirit is asking you to just like raise your vibration, because this devil card with this skewed mirror is making you feel less than. And, you know, that might be something you need to surrender to the divine as well. Is this difficult situation here where you feel like you don't have anything to offer? I feel like you've got offers coming, you know, you've got the Two of Cups over here that ended, and then someone coming in offering you love that leads to the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you're surrendering things, and Spirit's kind of taking the lead here, taking you to this place of stability. I think it's very important that that happens, that you realize that you're okay with Spirit on your own. I mean, we all need to know that. Like, we don't need another human being to complete us, but it's really ourself that completes us, you know, and our own soul and that kind of thing. And I feel like you're coming into this knowledge. I feel like you're going through a really big growth spurt as far as your spiritual level goes, and it all is kind of like in the middle of your read is the surrender to the divine. So I feel like that's pretty much your whole, you know, reading there. I'll get some advice here to see how, you know, if there's anything specific that we missed. So Spirit, is there any last minute messages for Cancer? Yeah, my favorite card, Seven of Pentacles. This is my favorite card in this deck. It's the tallest tree. This is you. Spirit wants you to know this because they just showed me this Harvest card. You know, you've planted. Now, here's what you're reaping. You're sitting here wondering if you're good enough, wondering about yourself, if you should even spend any more time putting any time into the situation of you. And the answer is absolutely yes. This is the tallest tree in this forest. And the tallest tree in the forest feeds all the other trees. Nutrients, water, love. That is you. That is you, Cancer. Spirit is wanting you to know that. I think that's so beautiful. See, that is what that was about, this over here. It's not about having an overinflated ego. It's the opposite, you know. But they're calling it still pride here. But so I suppose it kind of is. I see balance coming for you. I feel like this is the Temperance card, and I feel like it's important for you to like tap into spirit and work on transmuting energy. And what I mean by that is changing fear into love, that kind of thing. Like, you know, you spend a lot of time being afraid of something, and maybe you could spend that same amount of time, like just try it for one day. For one day, I'm not going to worry about this. Instead, I'm going to spend the 5 hours a day I worry about it. I'm going to spend it doing something that really makes me happy. And see what happens, because it can change your whole damn life. And then this card came out. So yeah, I feel like you're getting a really true, like, face-to-face meeting with your soul here with this one. They're asking you to just breathe. It might be a little scary, but your soul does come out from time to time. When we seek it, it comes. And they might just, like, let you in on what's going on, or they might let you maybe even catch a glimpse of that soul, and see the beauty in the soul that is you. I believe in that, and I feel like that's good. And then the Two of Cups. So this Two of Cups that ended over here. At the beginning, the transforming Two of Cups. This soul friend. Just breathe about that. I don't think that's over. I don't think it's done. I really don't. I see you gaining balance and trusting in your soul and having some big changes coming for you, which is great. I see your vibration raising. Good for you, Cancer. Now let's see who is next here. It is Pisces. So, Pisces. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. Thanks for hitting the like button. I do pull cards at the end of the read if anyone has any questions. I do kind of little mini readings for whoever's watching me at the end. And I have Pisces and Scorpio left, so just to let you know. Okay, spirits, angels, guides, let's look at Pisces. What's going on for Pisces? What can't they see coming? The answers you need are coming. Your commitment is being tested. One more. It's time to release negativity. All right, Pisces, let's see what's up. The answers you need are coming. Spirit, help me see what's coming for Pisces that they can't see. answers you need are coming. So the first cards that are popping out is the Seven of Swords and the Tower. So it looks like something happened. Seven of Swords can be shady behavior. The Tower, of course, is a shock. Something breaking down at the very foundation. Oh. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, let's see what else happened here. Let's see what the card is saying. The answers you need are coming. So, yeah, maybe this left you really confused, right? It like shocked you. Ten of Pentacles. The answers you need are coming. What happened to you guys? The Seven of Cups. Okay, so what it looks like to me is that there could have been a marriage here, a new beginning of some kind, and something happened. Seven of Swords. This could be anything. It could be lying, cheating, stealing. I also have the Seven of Cups, which means like there's a lot of options here. So maybe somebody you were involved with had other options, or you thought they did. But you thought it was the end-all be-all relationship, I feel like, didn't you? The commitment is being tested, is the next card. Okay, so we got Three of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and then the Nine of Pentacles. So, let's get some more. So, I feel like you're single and doing quite well for yourself. And I think somebody's making an offer to you. With somebody you might know already, somebody you might meet at a party, with the Three of Cups. I feel like it might be come in really fast. It could have spiritual, it could be a spirit relationship. Might start with a message. Could be, you could also be manifesting this. And then you get a message. Could be from a Leo. It could be from spirit too, like reminding you of your strength, you know? Because I see you being really kind of blindfolded here with the Justice card. Could be Libra. And you sitting here wondering, like, should I put any more time and effort into this thing? Was it even fair? Your commitment is being tested. So, yeah, I feel like this is for, maybe there's somebody here that was in a committed relationship like marriage. The Hierophant card is here. And then, I don't know. It's like all of a sudden you're single. You know, you have this Tower, the Seven of Swords, which isn't telling me exactly what happened, but it's like somebody did something shady and it kind of broke down your world, and you thought you had 10 Pentacles and you didn't, you know. So it's time to release negativity. Let's just clarify that one, and then we'll see if we can read this thing all together. It's time to release negativity. Clarify that, Spirit. What do they need to do here? Five of Pentacles in the world. Alright. So here, the Five of Pentacles is about being left out in the cold, and the world is about letting it go. Like, chapter's over. I'm starting a new one. Now, whether this is about, like, ending, like, the cycle that started with this Tower, and trying again, because it's like your commitment's being tested. Yeah, there's just something that wasn't fair here. I've got another deck full of cards in this deck. I'm sorry, I keep moving them out, but they don't belong here. So let's see what we got. Six of Pentacles wasn't fair. Maybe there was a third party situation. Yeah, somebody was acting real, I don't know, maybe somebody was seeing somebody else. We got a Page of Wands here. You know, wand people. Let's see, Pisces. The moon, there it is. What you don't see coming is Four of Wands and Six of Swords. So I guess the end of the day here, what you don't see coming is like Spirit's taking you to somewhere that's really happy and joyful and stable in your home. Like you're being taken to a stable spot here. I feel like it just requires you to just kind of like go with the flow of Spirit, you know? Like whatever Spirit's leading you to do, you get to decide, but like once you make the decision, just go with whatever happens next, you know? Make your move and then let Spirit take the reins, you know? Because where they're taking you is happiness and joy. So I'm not really sure quite what happened up here. You know, there was a tower moment, some kind of shady behavior. It could be that somebody had more than one option and you thought you were going to be with them forever. I feel like you committed yourself to them and this new beginning that you had. And then all of a sudden your commitment's being tested. So I don't know. Did they offer their love to someone else and then leave you to be alone? Because even if they did, you're doing quite well on your own in this card. You know, sitting under the money tree, having some wine, and you're working with Spirit here. I see you doing this with your time. You know, reading books, learning some stuff, working with Spirit, manifesting what you want, you know. There is some kind of a possibly, it could be a child involved. So if you have a child, maybe that's why the Strength card is here, like saying like be strong for your child. Maybe that's what you're doing with that Nine of Pentacles. You're just like, you know what, you fucking don't want me, fine. I do see you this Knight of Swords could also mean like there's a message coming in and it's from this person who hurt you and they're trying to make it right with the Justice card, right? They're trying to make it right. You're taking all of the strength that you have here and then you're asking yourself, do I really want to put any more effort into this situation or not? And then the third card, it's time to release negativity. And look what they showed me with that. Like, this is the cards that came out. How beautiful is that? So the negative energy is this feeling left and alone and sad and cold, and you feel like you can't ask for help. It's like saying, release that. It's negative. Release it. Let that go. Let that piece of you go. Let that thought go. It's time to release it. You don't need it in your life anymore. This is the World card. This kind of feeling is coming to an end for you. It's time for you to release it. There was something that wasn't fair here. But you're being offered a new road to take here. And where it's taking you is joy and stability in your home. I feel like you get to choose. You're at a crossroad. You don't know what to do. But if you were to like ask Spirit to lead you, they will. And they're taking you to joy and stability. Now, whether it's with this person or whether it's another person, it doesn't really say. But I feel like it's you'll figure it out. The answers you need are coming about this situation. You know, honestly, maybe you misunderstood it. You might have misunderstood it for some of you, right? Let's get some advice from Spirit for this. What's the advice for Pisces Spirit? What's the advice for Pisces? Ace of Pentacles, you got that before in the very first pile. This is about strengthening bonds. This is about getting a new start with someone. I always feel like there's spirit involvement in that. So, you know, with all that bright yellow light around that, whoever those two people are, this could have something to do with your family. Sacral chakra is here, a lover. It's been very challenging here with the 5 of Wands. Yeah, it's deeply, deeply wounded. So this could be like ancestral stuff too. Like it could be like a pattern that's gone on for generation after generation that you're working on here. And that's why, you know, it's coming to a head. And then 0 card. So what I feel like, so what happens here is like in the tarot, the last card in the tarot is the 21, in the major arcanas is 21 card, which is here on your spread. And isn't it cute how in advice, here comes the trust card, the 0 card, which like the major arcana just run right through. Like after the world card, you start over with a new cycle, a new lesson, a new soul path. And they're asking you to just trust it. I do feel like there's ancestral wounding here. And I think it's something that that you agreed to do in your soul form. I feel like you're changing stuff up. You're changing something real big in your family lineage. You know, whenever we're the one who gets that job, you know, like we decide like, yeah, I'm going to put it into that. We decide that in soul form, and then we come here, we have no idea that we agreed to it, and and then here we are in the middle of it. But that looks like what you're doing to me, Pisces, is you're healing generational wounds. And this wouldn't be just for you. It would be for all your ancestors and all your future lineage to come as well. So it's a pretty big deal when you decide to sign up for ancestral healing as a soul. So don't forget that. Don't forget how important you are in the whole scheme of things. Okay, so now the last one is Scorpio. Scorpio. Spirits, angels, guides, give me the highest good and growth messages for Scorpio and the things they don't see coming. The first card is you and your loved ones are safe. That's a new moon in Cancer. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Could be dealing with a Pisces. One more for Scorpio, please. You are good enough. Bottom of the deck, your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, so we will clarify now with the tarot. Spirit, thank you so much. Tell me about you and your loved ones are safe. Cancer, new moon in Cancer. Tell me what that's all about. Okay, so you've got Ace of Cups and a Page of Pentacles. Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles. So could be a new beginning in love. Could be going down a new path. Could have something to do with the child, maybe an earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But it looks like whatever this path is, it's a path to love. Yeah. There's the Lover's card. Does that say you and your loved ones are safe? Okay, so you're presented with a new path here. Could be a message, could be a child, could just be a brand new way of doing something. A new beginning in love. Then here comes the Lover's card. Now here you are deciding, trying to decide something. I feel like whatever this is has you pretty tied up in like kind of despair. Like there's some kind of word fight here. And I think Nine of Pentacles. There's a word fight. And then the Nine of Pentacles. So this shows me that you're got a really great relationship with Spirit. It shows me that you're completely able to take care of yourself without the help of anybody else. You and your loved ones are safe. Anything else, Spirit, for Scorpio on this? Oh, there's a whole bunch. I just want one or two. Okay, so I feel like you have lots of options, and then the Ten of Pentacles comes out. So I feel like you're kind of I feel like you have a decision to make. You could be just confused. You could not know what you want. You could you got 2 sevens here. No, I'm sorry, you don't. That's a 5. Okay, so I think you're trying to make a decision about something. And I feel like you can't. Like it's like you're just thinking and thinking and thinking. There could have been a fight here. And I feel like you're pretty happy being single here with the Nine of Pentacles. You look pretty set. You look pretty happy. You look like everything's going great. Like you're just having some wine, reading a book, kicking it under the money tree. Like you got plenty. And I feel like what you're confused about is whether you'd rather have that Nine of Pentacles or if you want one more with 10. You know? I feel like that's what you're trying to decide on. And I feel like you're kind of confused about it, you know? With that 5 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. Confusion. And a big decision. You've got 2 twos here. This decision is definitely like about love because you got the Ace of Cups and the Lovers. So you're trying to choose, you know? And it could have something to do with the direction you're going in your life too, about money, because you have the Page of Pentacles, you know? Okay, let's ask about meditate and contemplate. So this is what they're asking for you, or yeah, I feel like they're telling you to meditate and contemplate. Let's clarify that, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so you've got someone from the past, Six of Cups. Like maybe there's someone from the past. So this 6 of Cups, let's look at it. So it could mean somebody that you think about all the time. That's usually the way I see that card. But this one, someone's giving a gift or offering a gift. So maybe it's gone beyond just obsessive thinking about it. Maybe somebody's actually saying, I'm sorry, or giving you flowers or something, you know? Or maybe they're offering to work with you again. This is the Three of Pentacles. Maybe they're saying, like, you know, I really dig what you do and I'd like to work with you. And the next card that comes out is the Queen of Cups, which tells me that there's a lot of love here. But it also tells me that Spirit is saying, like, you know, the Queen of Cups is about surrendering the outcome of things. So I feel like this is why meditate and contemplate. Somebody's coming back or something, and Spirit is just saying, like, meditate on this. Don't decide anything. Okay. Ten of Swords. So maybe something was already over, and it's a pretty emotional situation. I feel like there was an ending. Like someone stabbed the other person 10 times and then ran away. So, Scorpio, that is kind of your card, so I don't know. But so is the Queen of Cups, you know. But I feel like what they're asking you to do is surrender this situation. You know, if you are having such a tough time deciding on it, you know, just give it to Spirit. Meditate about it. Ask for answers. Ask for guidance. Anything else on that one? The High Priestess and the Six of Pentacles, another 6 here. This could very well be a karmic relationship here. Something that you had to, you know, tie up with someone. You know, something that had to be worked out karmically. I feel like Spirit is asking you to use your intuition about this. That's why the meditate and contemplate. I feel like you have the answers, everything you need about this situation. You have it all inside yourself. So, let's see. You are good enough. So, this has actually come out quite a few times in the reading today. I've done 6, and I think I've seen it 3 times. So, I feel like there's a, you know, the eclipse could be bringing in a big dose of, like, self-confidence for many of us, you know. Tell me more. You are good enough. Page of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Temperance. What else? Anything else? Or okay, so I got the Devil, the Death card, the Four of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so you are good enough. Now, I feel like, honestly, there's a Page of Cups here. And so that's a child. It could be a child Scorpio. So inner child wounding and kind of feeling like that. And I feel like that's why you don't know that you're good enough for anything, or good enough for something. I feel like you're kind of contemplating a decision here with the Seven of Pentacles. Like, should I put any more effort into this or not? And I feel like if this is talking about the inner child thing, you know, should I put any more effort into trying to heal my inner child? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. It's the very most important thing we can do. We can't, we have to heal those inner child wounds in order to grow. We have to figure them out. We have to let them go. You know, we got Temperance and we got Hierophant coming out next, both major arcanas, which means a lot to me. The Hierophant is about higher learning. It can be about marriage. It can be about taking your own life to the next level spiritually. And that's what I see it meaning here. You know, I mean, if it's a spirit like love, 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 you know, like romantic love over there. But over here, like this, you are good enough. This is about you. This is about how you really see yourself. This is about what kind of value you find in your very own self. And I think it's imperative that you learn this. You know, you need to learn how great you are, how good you are, how beautiful your soul is, what it's been through already. You know, we come here with no blank slate. We can't remember, and it's ridiculous sometimes, right? But Spirit is asking you to be patient, get grounded, tap in. These are both really, really strongly suggesting yoga. And you know, not all cards do this and not all these cards do it, but these two do. And they're both coming out side by side here, right next to this Page of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Like, I feel like there's a Scorpio out there who doesn't feel like they're worth the effort. And I don't like that. I don't like that feeling in my heart at all. It's detrimental to you, and it's imperative that you change it. This is like the devil energy right here. Feeling lack in yourself or not trusting in yourself it's just absolutely no good. It has to be healed. And here comes the Death card, which is you. It's time to transform this old belief, like these gnawing, chatting, bullshit people in our head who keep telling us we're not good enough. Fuck them. Fuck them. You know, I don't know if it was a parent, a teacher, a principal, another kid at school. Like, it just, every time we hear something negative and we hear it for the rest of our lives until we don't, until we refuse it, until we realize who the fuck we really are, until we transform. This is your card, and I'm going to ask what exactly is on the other side of the door. Like, once you close the door, what's coming in? Clarity. Clarity. Truth and clarity is coming in. Balance is coming in. Able to make decisions. Coming in. What else? What else is on the other side of the door of the Death card? A new opportunity. Queen of Wands, Four of Swords. So it looks like a new path. It looks like a new path. And on that path is complete and total healing and the confidence that you need. The confidence. Understanding that you are good enough. With the Queen of Wands. She's the most confident bitch on the planet, male or female. She's confident. She's sure of herself. She loves herself. She's confident in her gifts. She's confident in herself. She knows she's beautiful and wonderful. And as soon as you do that, there's a brand new path and you're ready. Like you're packing real light. Page of Wands. This is like following your passion. Page of Wands. What is it that you liked when you were little? I feel like you're going to start doing a little bit of it here with this page. What is it that you liked doing when you were little? What made you feel good? Are you good at art? Are you good at music, writing, poetry? Whatever it is, do it. It's going to help transform your energy. It's going to help get your confidence in. It's going to help with the healing. I mean, everywhere I'm looking, I'm just feeling like, you know, it's this inner child thing that is the most important thing that needs to be healed for you. Because if you don't feel like you're good enough, you know, I mean, it's just a shit way to be. I don't want anybody to feel like that. I just split this deck for some advice here. And I do see 9 of Cups and the 21 card here. So I feel like your dreams are coming true. And I feel like you're getting a whole new, like, life, really. Under the 21 card, I have the Lovers. I also had a Release card and a Crown Chakra. So it's very possible that you're having an awakening. An awakening. And it's from letting go of these old beliefs. Let me show you this card about, like, the inner child stuff. You know, like, let's say when you were a kid, you were told you were, I don't know, ugly. And so whenever you go to do something, date, whatever, you know, that old memory comes back. This is the old memory, this brown old skin. And this that's coming out, this is you. This is you after you've released. You know, every time I look at that card, I always think about scabs and how itchy they get, you know? So I feel like you know this needs to go. It's been bugging you. It's been itching. It's been itching, and it's time. It's time to just release it and let it go, because it's just not true. You know? Whatever they put into your head, whatever voices you hear in your head. I had a counselor one time tell me, like, just think of somebody else that tells you good things. And every time that person that told you the bad stuff comes in, remember the person that told you the good stuff. And at the time I said to him, I can't think of anybody. He said, what about me? How about you hear my voice? How about you replace the negative talk with my voice and you hear what I'm saying? That you have value, that you're a great mother, that you're a great person, all of that. So pick somebody so that you can let that old chatterbox, bullshit, negative Nancy that was in your life as a child go. Because who gives a fuck what they think anyway? And that's just how I feel. I'm going to leave you now. I hope that made sense, and I hope you guys have a great day. I don't see any questions on the chat, so I'll just hang up now, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for watching.